Wow, 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 guys. Wow. Have a happening for you. Before Alyssa Clips has her entire edit up, before Kino Casino, here we are on LeeLive talking about REKIETA Law. Breaking news, confirmed, 100% proven. It's been speculated. It was thought, it was imagined in the minds of the most depraved Kiwi farms on the internet, but we now have hard confirmation, right? Hard confirmation. REKIETA is doing a ton of drugs with his wife in their house in front of their children. So much so that Aaron Imholt, a character that so many people called this insanely depraved, insane individual, was just like, I gotta take a step back from this, bro. Like, I had to look after my kids, right? This guy that we all knew was a degenerate going into this guy took a step back, divorced his wife, to protect his kids, while REKIETA is apparently in this like three-way throuple with his wife and April Imholt. Like I don't know, like it's just wow. Yeah. Lady Rackens and April are those are the real ceiling cats, right? That's always been my theory. That like whatever Nick is looking up, like what's actually happening is that like Kayla and April are scissoring right above him, right? So like he's streaming from his cuck shed while like Lady Rackets and April are just right above him, like scissoring. And then sometimes she comes down and becomes like the corner demon. So the corner demon and the ceiling cats were one and the same. If everything we know is to, if we have all our facts straight, and it seems like it is because we have an inside source. We have like a person who has come out and acknowledged that yes, the REKIETAs do have a drug problem. Aaron Imholt, someone who has claimed to be involved in the situation, someone who has openly acknowledged that he was doing drugs with the REKIETAs, was involved with like depraved things with the REKIETAs, like we have a source now, right? It's not just like Spurgs on Kiwi Farms or on Kino Casino, like making these wild theories. Like this is confirmed now. The REKIETAs are hardcore addicts, and I do want to like kind of reflect on like the history of this, by the way, before we get into this, because like this does not this has clearly been the case for quite some time. I would argue that like a lot of people had this idea that like Lady Rackets, Kayla, that she was on like some kind of pills or medication or what have you, and that was why she was like weirdly absent. Like, no, I think what was going on is that she was high the entire time, right? Like she's just been sitting on her own in her room, like doing drugs. And that kind of explains like Nick's insistence that he has to like check up on her in the middle of the night. He's checking up on her to make sure she doesn't overdose, right? That is a legit concern that he has, is that she's eventually going to take too much cocaine and die, like that chick in Pulp Fiction, right? Like he is. Oh, I think my water's on. This doesn't come out of nowhere, right? Like, I want to remind people of this because I'm sure this is a part of the lore that's been kind of forgotten. Knoxville, right? Oh, it wasn't Knoxville. It was Florida. They went down there during that brief period of time where like when the lockdowns ended, right? They were in Florida, right? No masks. Like they were there with like Ethan, Ralph, and like those guys, the sector people, right? It was Nick and Kayla going down there, right? And I think Ethan Ralph told this story, I think, where Kayla comes into the room, she looks at all the drugs on the table, and she's just like, where's the hard stuff? So again, I don't think that like this drug thing is come out of thin air. Like I think there's a lot of evidence for it. I think it all fits at this point. The only like bizarre thing about this, the thing that came out of left field for me personally, is that like Nick cucked some other guy and not the other way around. Like I have no idea what April was thinking. I can't imagine it was for anything other than money, right? Like that's my mindset on like April has not appeared on a stream since like I think the hot tub stream. Well, she was up on some Steel Toe morning shows, but uh like we don't know what April's mindset is right. Like, right now she's an enigma. Like the way I see it, the way it looks right now is that like they're in a three-way relationship, but like April is trying to like well, okay, maybe we shouldn't speculate on this right now. We don't have any evidence for that. But again, let's focus on what we know. Like that's kind of what we I wanted to come on here today. Like I'm told that there's a big supercut of the an hour and a half of like footage of Steel Toe last night, like coping and seething. Like I'm told there's like a lot of footage out there that hasn't been uploaded yet. So I'm not sure if we're going to get more updates like as we're doing the show, but let's see. Is that good? Let's see. Chat settings check. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to get like major updates while we're live, but I do think we're going to take the time to watch everything Alyssa in particular has that is Alyssa Clips has uploaded over the past while, and I think we might like take the time to look at some uh Nick streams on Rumble and get an idea of wait, how is it? There we go. And get an idea for like what the situation is. Like I have not seen all of these clips. I was at work when this happened. I got some new AirPods. They're awesome. So I was like listening to Audible, like an hour and a half of Audible at night. It's great. I was listening to Audible and like I occasionally like watched a couple of seconds of these clips. And let me tell you, it's bad. Like it's like unbelievable the kind of nonsense that is happening right now. Aaron, I think, is doing exactly what I said he would. Well, I mean, I'm sure other people notice this too. Like, he is running his mouth about the REKIETAs, talking about stuff that isn't supposed to be publicly known, and it's really, I think, gonna make him a sworn enemy of REKIETA very, very soon. If it already hasn't already done that. Like, I've seen speculation that they're not friends anymore, actually, because of this. And I don't know if I can co-sign that at this point. Like I said, I haven't seen anything, but let's see. Yep. Draw. Yep. Wait, hang on. Okay, so this is everything we have. Actually, we probably should watch a little bit more. Let's see, not Kino Casino. I like them, but we don't need to react to them. That's right. Yeah, it's been an eventful day for REKIETA. I didn't even like bring up the fact that he actually took an L against Monograph too. What a day for Nick, right? Like losing to Monograph and like getting wrecked. I don't want to say felted because that's Kino Casino things. Getting wrecked by. We need to come up with our own LeeLive thing. I can't. We're gonna have to like. we're gonna have to come up with something. But like yeah. We're gonna have to see just what these guys have to say.
Matt HTX.
Look at that face. Like he is completely out of it. Look at him. Look at him.
He says you also advised him not to say anything retired about the case. No, I didn't. I'm not Aaron's lawyer. I don't.
Wait, what? I'm not Aaron's lawyer. You kind of are because you were representing his wife. Well, representing. Like, huh? Like, what a cope. What a cope. Like, does he just say that as like a way to deflect whenever people ask him about a specific legal issue? Oh, I'm not so-and-so's lawyer. Even if he totally is, like he should have spoken to Aaron about his legal issue, right? Like there should be some understanding there. What is going on with that court trial? I don't understand.
43 says you also advised him not to say anything retired about the case. No, I didn't. I'm not Aaron's lawyer. I don't talk to him.
Wait, what?
He says what he says.
I don't talk to him? Bro. You did a lot more than talking during the hot tub stream. You know, you took that guy to pure pleasure. I think you are well beyond the talking stage at this point. You are in the breakup stage, right? You had your fling, you had your fun, and now you're going your separate ways. You have broken up. The relationship is over. And neither of them are taking it well. You know, Aaron's talking all this trash about how you treated him during the relationship, and Nick's just trying to make himself look like the good guy. Like, oh, just
He did this weird thing today. It was like inferring, letting the audience infer that I told him something. I've not talked to that man in weeks. Weeks. He can do whatever he like. His thing is his thing. He's his own man. I've
What?
never asked him for an NDA. I've never asked him to stop talking at all. He never said I did.
Okay, like, are we gonna like? I saw someone post about this on Kiwi Farms. Like, 100% real talk. Hearing this, I bet like Aaron got like a shower text at some point. You know, I bet REKIETA told him, you know, exactly like he did with Null. Hey man, I need you to stop doing this. And Aaron, being a retard, wasn't able to do it. Right? He's not capable of keeping his mouth shut. You know, like he got fired from his radio job because he couldn't keep his mouth shut, right? Literally being paid to talk, and they were just like, "No, you're done." Like, no, like, oh man, oh man.
The audience was led to believe those things. They're not true.
What is the true, Nick?
Aaron, good job. Go get it. Build your show, brother. I hope you win 1 million lawsuits. Or
what? What? 1 million lawsuits? Like, okay, we gotta play it again. That is such a stereotypical REKIETA thing to do.
Friends with Aaron, good job. Go get it. Build your show, brother. I hope you win 1 million lawsuits or whatever.
1 million lawsuits? Like, would he be able to pay for 1 million lawsuits? That seems like it would get really expensive, even if he won them all.
I don't give a shit what he does. I really don't. You're like, oh, Nick says this and this and this. I don't care.
I don't care. You have a show in which you express your opinions to other people. Like, you should care what other people think. Boy, is that what he said? Hang on, let's replay that.
I don't give a shit what he does.
I don't care what he does.
You're like, oh, Nick says this and this and this. I don't care.
Don't care about what? Like, you're coping and seething about this. Let me check the chat real quick.
I'm not sending the night letters or whatever. You know, if I was sending the night letters, I would broadcast from my shower. There'd be news attached. I'd give you the spear of judgment, and I would have the judgment written on my cock. What? You need to get it hard. You need to get it hard. I know the water's going cold. Already conditioned my hair. You need to do this so you can see the message. He never saw the message. That's it. He'll do what he wants to. Literally. Go do the thing.
Does Aaron, like, is REKIETA's acting like he's worried that Aaron's gonna, like, spout something really insane? Because it seems like Aaron knows something that would be, like, very, very publicly damaging to REKIETA if it was publicly known. Like, the way it looks like from what I've seen, yeah, it looks bad. Like, what I've seen has just been insane.
Put on a good show. That's all any of us want. Oh, Nick's doing this and this. I'm not. I don't talk to him at all.
Oh, okay. So is this in response to the sex club thing? Like, why is he so insistent that, like, he hasn't gone? Because, like, it's so weird when you look at, like, the behind the scenes stuff, like the stuff we know is true and what he publicly says, because, like, we know he went to hedonism too. We know about, like, the gay 90s and, like, the pure pleasure thing. And apparently, like, publicly he denies that any of this happened. But, like, we all know it's real, right? And it's weird to see how adamant he is that he's not actually doing this. That it's just a rumor. It's like with DSP and like the WWE Legends thing. Like it's just such a cope.
Do whatever he wants. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think that confirms it.
Terrible that is. And like I said,
Sorry, Murphy, not now.
Johnny goes, look,
yeah,
man,
I think that confirms that that something's going on between Aaron. Like they've been. It feels like the split has happened a while ago, around the time like April left. So I find that really interesting. That all right, let's check.
Brooks did admit to investigators she brought the THC candy to the classroom.
I mean, people say that weed isn't habit forming or that marijuana
It is
addictive.
It is.
Bullshit.
Totally is. Yep.
Bullshit. If you can't go to work.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Aaron. Actually pretty based.
Without bringing your fucking THC gummies with you, you're hooked. I get tired of that, man. I get tired of people fucking lying about their habits. And one thing I respect about Johnny is that Johnny goes, look, man, I got MS. I got fucking pain and problems. He goes, I'm hooked on this shit. I can't function without it. And it's like, okay, that's respectable. That's honest.
I don't bring it if there are children around. It doesn't come with me. Why? Because this isn't for kids.
Fucking novel concept. Drugs shouldn't be anywhere where fucking children are. That is a consistent position I've had my entire fucking life. And when I see people break that, and then there's no fucking consequence, it irritates the living shit out of me. I fucking despise it.
And this is the other thing I have a problem with. You know that those gummies aren't supposed to be there. One, you have them in Texas where you're not supposed to have them at all. Two, you put them in a clear Ziploc bag. There's no way that a child can discern the difference between a THC gummy and a regular gummy, especially when there is literally no packaging. It's just a snack treat bag to them. It's not okay.
Look, do drugs or have kids? Make a fucking decision. God damn it. Don't sit there and fucking do both. Oh, I love my job. No, you don't. I love my job. You don't. Did you bring fucking THC gummies that could kill a 1-year-old, by the way? Did you bring them to your work? Then you don't love the kids. I'm sorry. If you don't have any kids, fucking throw shit in your body until you drop dead. I don't give a fuck. You want to throw your fucking life away? Go ahead. But you throw fucking kids into the mix, you're a real piece of shit. And then for this person, and then for this chicken shit to take off before the cops get there because she's got to save her own ass. Oh, yeah, you really love the kids, you fucking bullshitter. God, people in their fucking drugs and the fucking yarns they can spin for themselves to convince themselves they're not a piece of shit is fucking infuriating.
Like, I've used my vape pen a lot on the show and stuff, and I certainly have weed around here and everything. And my daughter's not here. Like, she's not here right now. That's not a thing. When I went out on, Saturday to get my car washed, I took her out to the ice cream shop. The vape pen was at home. The stuff didn't come because it wasn't around the kid. And, yeah, I really wanted to hit my vape pen a lot, but it wasn't there because I'm with my kid right now.
You know what? I appreciate that story. I just realized something. I got to move the fuck on or I'm going to get too mad. And I'm gonna say shit I shouldn't say.
Oh, yeah, like that entire clip. Wow. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, is he hinting that he knows something about the REKIETAs? Like, oof. So he knows something, and he's not coming out and like acknowledging what it is. He's being coy about it. Like, ooh, I know something, but I'm not telling you what it is. But like. It's obvious, I think. He's talking about Nick.
I'm fucking mad now.
Yeah, Corey. Those cats are innocent victims.
Right. I'm just fucking pissed.
That wasn't the one we were supposed to be doing anyway. Weren't we supposed to be doing...
Stumbled onto that one. It was fucking cosmic. I'm mad. Now... Anyway. Welcome to the program. Wonderful to have you.
All right. Let's see. I guess we can look at the chat. It's okay, Aaron. You can say April and Rackets are druggies. We all know it anyway. Aaron gives another tell on what the issues were with April and the REKIETAs. Drug use in front of children. Yep. Yeah, so there's a lot of clips like this. This is like the main reason we know this is about Nick is because like we've been able to pick up on like certain hints he's been giving. Like I would have been able to tell like without knowing beforehand that like he's talking about Nick specifically. And I think his wife. The hypocrisy of this guy claiming to care about children when he abandoned his pregnant wife and 2 other kids to go lead a degen lifestyle with a 24-year-old woman is absolutely insane to me. Yeah, I don't know how true that is. Like people keep throwing that around, but like I had a thought like today, like how did he get custody if that's what happened? Like I don't understand. Okay. Let's see. He's gonna spill it all, folks. There's a lot to unpack here. So he's venting his rage at his ex and Baldo, but he isn't naming it. Of course he's gonna get the 3 a.m. shower cow for this. The evening show didn't disappoint. Clip might take a while. It'll be a long one, but worth it. Ah, okay, damn it. Like she's been teasing that for a while. Oh man, she's like she really wants like, oh, this evening clip is a doozy, but oh no, I gotta go to bed. Like, come on, Alyssa. Don't do me like that. But okay.
I'm not a good guy. Like I'm not like I don't have a halo.
Well, that is like the truest thing I think I've ever seen him say. Like, wow.
Well, I'm not like, the fucking like a pope or anything where I'm like, oh yes, I am here from on high to bestow my wisdom and fucking I'm a mess. And if I tell you I'm a mess, then you can take me as I am and you can, consider the source. When people try to hold themselves up as beacons of virtue and they try to hold themselves up as these good things, but they're fucking messes and they're out of control and they're ridiculous, it looks fucking retarded. And then you open yourself up to ridicule. At least the way I am, I can, when the ridicule comes, I can go 100% fair and accurate. That is totally accurate. Hobo Chili.
Tell these people something they don't know about me.
Yeah, exactly. No, I believe in the B-Rabbit defense. Tell everybody what you did and then hand it to them. Go here. Tell people something they don't know about me. You could, if I had people going, Aaron, I'm going to expose you. Everything I know about you, everything I understand about you, everything I've seen you do, I'd be like, well, you're too late. I already did. I don't know what to tell you.
It's up on yesterday's show is up tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Deal it is for the Emperor.
Damn it! I want to look at the. Okay. Aaron no longer be emceeing bowling alley stand-up acts. American Psycho soy voice version. Aaron spinning facts like he's a yacht god. Is Steel Toe about to take it out of Rackets? Let's see. Who was he trying to fool? He copes as hard as Nick. Yeah, that casino clip I watched was like insane. It was terrible. His Rudolph Kumio voice is beyond insufferable. Yep. All right, I think that's it. Okay,
6-7 months and like showing it around and this. Look, man, I'm an open book about myself. Someday down the road, eventually I'll talk about everything. It's a fucking, I will say this. It's a fucking crazy story.
Man, he's been teasing this. He's been teasing this so hard. Like, man, we have to see. I am so anxious to see like what he says like later tonight. I am just
to whet the audience's appetite. I don't mean someday, when all the wounds have healed and everything else, someday we'll get. I'll tell you what I've been up to. It's fucking bananas. Like it really. Look, there's a reason people have been clipping clips from the show, and in the last 6-7 months, and like showing it around.
Alyssa clips. You got a shout out.
And this, that, and the other thing, and like I said before, I've been like tired on shows, and obviously not having enough energy and shit like that. Like fucking crazy shit. Obviously, I think people know that, but they just don't know. You know what I mean? Like, people knew the last 6 weeks. You can't hide it from people. You know, like I get texts and calls from people. Why are you saying this? Why are you saying that? And it's like, I'm not saying anything. People.
Is he talking about Nick? That seems very much like the Nick MO of like the legit shower text we talked about. That's interesting.
See shit. Like you go on camera and people can see you. You know? People can see me. They go, God, he looks like shit. You know, they can see me and they can go, wow, he looks sleepy as fuck. Wow, Aaron is just not into the show right now. What's going on? Yeah, right. So, yeah, I mean, I don't, Johnny, I don't think it's necessarily like, oh, why are you saying this? Why are you saying that? People notice things.
Again, I don't want to say or do anything because I don't want to just keep it. You have a bad tendency of being like, I can't talk about stuff, and then you just keep walking into it more and more, and then you end up just being like, all right, let's just
Even his co-host is calling him out on that. Holy shit! How terrible can you get?
do this. And it's so I feel like if I help here, it's not gonna help. If you know what I mean? Like I just you know what? It's someone else's. This is the way I've been telling people. Someone else's life, man. I don't envy him. That's all I'm saying.
Like when Guy Sartell writes, shit changed after Vegas. Like, the internet notices shit. You know, and it's almost like I don't have to talk about it. Like, the internet notices shit, and they go, well, this, well, that, well, this. It's like they don't even need my opinion.
Oh, come on!
Aaron, we don't.
Come on! A big reason we cracked this case wide open was because you, were basically, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, this entire time, right? The REKIETA drug problem thing wasn't really, really that big of a focus until you started bringing it up, right? A lot of people, thought Nick was high on drugs all the time, but, we didn't necessarily know if Kayla was or, what Kayla's role in this. Because of, the hot tub stream, we have a bit more of an idea of, what Kayla's actually like. And, opinion on her has soured. People no longer see her as the unwilling victim, and it is entirely because of you. So, yeah,
gonna keep firing until they hit the right bullseye anyway.
Right.
So.
And look, there's people that are out there that you read some of their theories and some of their ideas.
Oh, no.
It's insane. But then you read some of their theories and you go, holy shit, it's like they're in the fucking room. You know? It's
Way to
crazy
confirm that
which
Kiwi
ones
Barbs knows what's up.
Just you look at it and you go, there are sometimes people come out with their theories and you go, do I have a fucking leak? Is somebody feeding this guy information? Because it's they'll be beat for beat. It'll just be holy fucking shit. I'm checking to see if my house is bugged, for Christ's sake.
Wow. Okay. Let's check the... It's so hilarious how this guy cannot keep his mouth shut. Agreed. Chat always wins. Never build an ego you can't match. I just want him to confirm whether April is the corner demon. Shower call is confirmed. This man will crack any day now. This is the best way for him to cash in. No interest in him otherwise. Do it, Aaron. You don't owe an X or clown anything. Let's see. Yep. More cope. I guess we can check the. I guess we can check the chat real quick. Yep. All right. Let's.
That will dox you. Everybody's nuts, dude. Did you see there's a certain kind of element circling Comicsgate that just keeps talking. Why would I dox anybody? I don't want to dox anybody. I'm not interested in doxing anyone. Why would I do that? The idea that I would expose anyone's name or address, I'm not interested in that. That does me no good. That would ruin my reputation if I did something.
How many comics of Cyberfrog has he sold? I'm legit curious about this. It's the same deal with REKIETA, isn't it? Where it feels like the streaming thing is bigger than the actual comic, right? It's weird to say this, but the Codyverse is probably more relevant than this guy is. That's crazy to think about, but
like that. If I was the one to expose,
At least like MRSU is like a household name in my circle, right? Like it's like
time someone's real name. I'm not talking about, in a situation where some war campaign piece of shit was being sued and his actual name became public knowledge. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying if I accidentally, or if I intentionally, purposefully, or even accidentally revealed somebody's real name and their address, I would never do that. It's stupid. And people use that doxing thing in order to, I think, hurt crowdfunding, to make people suspicious. All my backers, I protect. Every single one of them. All of them. I love them. Even if they're mad at me for whatever stupid reason.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal with EVS is. I haven't been following along with it much. I wouldn't trust this town person with any information. Let's see. Yeah, I've heard some things about Ethan Van Sciver, right? I am not a comics fan, so I don't necessarily know anything about Comicsgate, but like I was never impressed with how like Sciver conducted himself. All right, like the more I learn about him, the more I dislike him. I can see why Alyssa is taking an interest in him. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to Steel Toe.
REKIETA's appeals decision has been posted. Yeah, he's being sued by some guy for like saying he's a pedophile or something, and I guess that's been dragging out a long time. So I wonder what the deal is there. KV Rustbelt,
I did not know about that.
if you have any info for me, please let me know. KV Rustbelt, I don't know what any of that shit means. He's number 15. I don't know what that means. I just tell me what the result was. Like I don't get court shit. I don't really know anything. I just know guilty and not guilty. That's all I want to know. Just give me the results. Is he off the hook or is he still on the hook? What's the deal? That's all I need to know. He did not win the appeal. Oh, fuck. So what does that mean now? There's got to be a trial or what? I'm not sure. Oh, the case continues. So what is it? Like, as I understand it, there were references to being a pedophile.
Yep.
And obviously, if the other person is not a pedophile and they take offense to that and they feel like it's damaged their reputation, they can then sue you. That's one thing you got to be careful of with this shit, man. That's why, as much as I like to, shit on people and make fun of people and stuff like that, it's never actionable shit. I would never go like, oh, this guy's a pedophile. Like that, you can say there's ways to get around it.
I mean,
I would never say to people, and I think everyone should say that they say something in their spare time or their private time. Wait. Be like, hey, say she uses the N-word in her private time. Like that would be a really stupid thing to say. Wouldn't it? Yeah.
But no, well, that's too bad. I guess the lawsuit continues then, and God, that's just got to chew up money. Like, here's the shittiest part about getting sued. I'm sure I've never been sued, but the shittiest part of getting sued has to be the fact that you're running up legal bills. And then you might lose a judgment too. So like, it's costing you a shit fuck of money, and it might not be costing the other guy a shit fuck of money because he might be on a commission type thing. Who knows? But like, it's costing you a shit fuck of money to do all this lawyer work. And then on the other hand, you could end up losing a judgment too and having it cost you more money. So that's oof. Dr. Silverwolf says, so someone called him a lawyer and alleged pedophile, potentially ruining his professional career and his online career. Yeah, get F. No. I think he said it about the other guy. No, he's being sued by the other guy. SH says, in my opinion, based on what I have seen and heard, allegedly. Right. Like, if I were to talk about any experiences I've had, I would say them as I experienced them. I would say, I saw this, I did this, I blah, 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 blah. Hulkamasha Baby says he's a lawyer. He can't represent himself. I think he's been out of practice for a while, though.
He never was in it.
Past the bar and you.
I mean, you can, but I think you want something a little, you want to get some ball busters. They always say, even if you're a lawyer, representing yourself is never a good idea. It's just not a good idea. Nick said it about Montegraph. Yeah, see, I don't know anything. This is a corner of the internet that I don't really know. So I don't really know what was said or how it was said, or, you know, all I know is the guy's taking action and he seems to be moving forward.
How do
That's
you
all.
like hang out with REKIETA and not know anything about the lawsuit? Like, it's
People
just
are saying shit about the guy now that I don't know if it's true because I don't even know who the fucking guy is. I mean, you're not gonna catch me falling into the same trap. I don't fall for no banana in a tailpipe. Thank you very much.
what does that mean? I don't. Anyway, okay. Some friend. April's gonna make sure Aaron will be learning legalese real soon. Based. Aaron will eventually say something that really pisses Nick off. I feel another seed stream coming next month. Yep. Seems like Aaron could be getting shower texts while actively streaming. He's getting some from someone. Okay. Yeah. I'm really curious what the that really big video is gonna be about. But yeah. Does he really? Oh yeah, fuck him. Yeah, manga and anime is better than anything he'll ever produce. like what is even his background in comics? I have no idea. Like it's just yeah, I would legit go after him for that. You know, yeah, link me an Ethan Van Sciver video and we'll talking shit about manga and I'll talk about it. Like I'm really curious what he says. Okay, but
Dick Masterson and Nick REKIETA. You would like them to come on the show. Ethan Ralph has reached out to me and asked me to be on his show, and then all those guys have asked me to come on their shows recently. And my answer is generally thanks, but no thanks. I don't really like to do too many guest appearances. I went on Nick's show because I haven't seen Nick in a long time. So, can you imagine if I brought? Can you imagine Alyssa Clips? Alyssa Clips would fucking have a triple orgasm if I had Ethan Ralph here, Nick REKIETA, and Dick Masterson at the same time. Bring Vito in here, I think she'd squirt. You know, it'd be fucking crazy.
what? What? That was on Alyssa's
We
scandal?
also got introduced to.
She saw that?
Ethan Ralph.
It was. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, EVS keeping it classy. All of Nick's internet friends are weird as fuck. Alrighty then. EVS is currently in the letting the A-logs dictate who I put on my show phase of lolcowdom. Wow, that's enough internet for me today. Yeah, let's hang on. Let me close the window real quick. Let's bring up Kiwi Farms and see what they had to say about recent happenings. I'm wondering if Alyssa summarizes what happens in the stream because I'm really curious what's gonna happen. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, one last one. This is actually the clip that got my attention, actually, because I found this really interesting. I actually let the comment about it.
This is gonna come out sometime soon, and we will do probably on locals. I guess you can't do watch parties on Twitch anymore. We're gonna do a watch
that a
party
shit. I couldn't.
of Punisher Warzone on locals.
Do you think I should sub to locals? I think I should. Like, I think Alyssa does, so I think I might as well do it so I can watch these streams because I'm very curious. But anyway,
I think we have to, because you have to see what happens when a black man watches a movie like Punisher Warzone. When Ray Stevenson punches a man's face all the way through to the drywall behind his spine. You have to see how hard I get physically damaged because Drexel goes, ah, and shakes me like a child in China. Jesus Christ. Have you ever watched the movie The Black Person?
oh no.
My life insurance company won't cover me. I'm like, I'm
What?
sorry. You're friends with a black man that's bigger than you? I'm like, look, every man is bigger than me. Have you seen me? I'm pathetic. They're like, yeah, but a black one? Like, if every man is bigger than me, then all the black men are too. Some of them are really gay. Well, that's true. That's true. But they're like, yeah, sorry, we can't insure you for any damages, or deaths sustained while watching a movie near a black man. You can't do it. I had to call up Lloyd's of London just to watch movies near Drexel on stream. True story. This is a true story. When Snakes on a Plane came out in theater, me,
So that would have been what, like 2008 to the mid 2000s. So like this is something about Drexel that I see a lot of people posit that like they were friends in college and then they broke up and then they came back together once like REKIETA's streaming career took off. That is like observably not true. I can prove that. This is a good example of that.
Lady Raggets. So it's Lady Raggets. This is the seating arrangement we had at the movie theater. Lady Raggets, me, Drexel, Lady Raggets' cousin.
Wait. So like the cousin was sitting next to Drexel, but not Kayla. I find this seating arrangement interesting because like, does it come off like they were trying to set up the cousin with Drexel? Like that, the way they talk about her sometimes, like it comes off that way to me. And maybe I'm like reading too much into it, but like that was something that crossed my mind when watching this. But anyway,
Who's her bestie or whatever. In the theater. Her cousin had never watched a movie with Drexel before. I've seen many movies with Drexel before. I know you wear padded clothing. You just have to. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. It's like when you go to I don't know, it's like when you go to a hockey game and your seat just says the center of the ice. Like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And you're like, yeah, well, a bunch of Scandinavians are going to skate around, or Canadians or whatever. They're going to run you over and hit you and stuff. That's what it's like watching a movie next to Drexel. So
so you know this, and yet you like put the cousin next to him anyway. Like
Bill Jackson said anything even approaching remotely funny. Drexel goes, raises his hand. His hand is the size of a fucking tent. And he slams it right down on Lady Raggets' cousin's thigh. By the end of that movie, her leg was blacker than him.
What?
She's just like, bam! And she's just like, oh, God! She's like crying, screaming in the theater. And I'm just like, it's not me.
So she doesn't even know this guy. Apparently, she's never seen a movie with him, and yet like he's hitting her during the film. Like he bruised her. Like that. That's not funny. Like it's like straight up like abusive, I would say. Like that's just bizarre to me. It doesn't make any sense.
I get to live through this. I always strategically would play when we'd go out as a group, like as kids being, like 19 or whatever. And I go out with Drex and his brother, who is a little older than us. I would always sit next to his brother. I never wanted to sit next to Drex. No, I let one of the other stupid white guys sit next to Drex. Those retards don't know how to watch movies. White people, they're like, oh, we got to be quiet and not answer our phones. I'm like, no. You have to watch a movie the black way. Don't watch a movie the Mexican way. That's where they're cleaning the aisles during the credits. But watch movies the black way, where you're loud, obnoxious, and hilarious the entire time. But sit next to his brother, because he doesn't abuse you. Drexel abuses the entire earth around him. Anytime something funny happens, you're in for pain. A world of pain. You're entering a world of pain. All right. Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
What? More REKIETA, stand up, please, said no one. Lady Rackets' cousin, great. Now he's getting cousins involved in swinging. The way he talks about black people is weird. Yep, for sure. Drexel was assaulting your sister-in-law in the middle of a cinema. Well, cousin, but okay. Cousin-in-law, is that a thing? Let's see. Yep, I think we're good. Okay, let's check the chat real quick. Yeah, okay. Let's see. When Worski said Nick was on the powder, I didn't believe him. But between Nick and Godwinson, only active duty cokeheads seem to have received a copy of Wilshire Boulevard. Andy confirmed clean. Let's see. Nick graduated from drunk rambling to completely incoherent rambling for at least a third of the time that last stream. I had no clue what he was actually trying to say, talking about, and I have watched a decent amount of clips the last couple of months. So it's not because I don't know what is going on with Nick. I have to say his decline is pretty impressive and undeniable proof that alcohol is a very effective drug. On the top of my head, I can't think of any other example that went to shit so quickly, excluding streamers that fuck up their life with a single overt criminal act. Usually it takes them a couple of years. Nick did it in about 16 months. Yeah, it's crazy how quickly he torpedoed his reputation. Like I knew he was gonna go downhill eventually. Like I said this like in a like that video I made disavowing him. When was that? Like 2020 or something. Like I said he was going to go downhill. I think like my prediction was that he would go down in like 5 years. I thought it would be like a slow gradual decline as like he moved away from like covering legal content and stuff like that. Like I thought that was what was going to happen, but like instead he like speed ran that shit. You know, he looked at like Cosmo and was just like, "Oh, I can do better than that." Like it's just crazy. Let's see. Okay. Wake up to 20 pages of okay. Okay. This show is pretty boring though. To add a little bit of detail from the first 20 minutes. Aaron hasn't talked to Nick in 6 or 7 weeks. Last message was the world would be a better place if he ended himself. Wait, who was messaging who? Is fucking Kiwi Farms not emphasizing? Okay, Aaron hasn't talked to Nick. Aaron thinks he's been a convenient scapegoat for all that was going wrong. Okay. So Nick. So wait. So who said who what? Someone they need to clarify. Okay. Aaron thinks he's been a convenient scapegoat for all that was going wrong. Last night was all he wanted to say right now. He's doing a lot of things to get over the last 6 months. He goes to therapy and a particular group meeting on Sundays. Okay. Last 6 months. So like he met Nick in October. Like he's confirmed this. So that's crazy. His life went to shit immediately after meeting the REKIETAs. Wow. He goes to therapy in a particular group meeting on Sundays. Can talk to any of the people he used to talk to. Can't talk to any of the people he used to talk to. Interesting. He could give the internet exactly what they want, but it wouldn't help him. He feels that if ever associated with the people from the last 6 months, he would get gaslit and made to feel like he's fucking insane. He was doing remarkably unhealthy shit, not talking about drugs. He was already done with that. Didn't do them for very long. People are saying some things were said on someone else's show. If that's true, Aaron will address them. Here's about Nick's stories and lies comment. Thinks that other person sounds very defensive, nervous. My nose is running. Yeah, tell me if this is a lie. Over the last 6 months, I did cocaine 3 or 4 times. Over the last 6 months, I did Molly 6 or 7 times. I didn't say who it was with. I didn't say where it was. This wasn't about you, which is a sentence I had to use a lot with certain people in my life. Leave me you got nothing to worry about. It's disappointing to hear that right after Aaron's show where he talks about himself. Someone else had to run their mouth. Let's see. All right. We'll have to see the clip because I was expecting to see a lot more than that. Well, we'll see. It might be a sum up situation. I don't know. How long have I been streaming? Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, it's probably good. Let's see. Chef Red Pill is so keen. REKIETA's gonna have a lot of fun with kidney stones real soon. Cooking up kinos and hard truths. This angry drunken. Let's see. Let's see. So like, what is he? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything is. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything's happened yet. Unfortunately, we'll have to see like what happens when Alyssa drops her clip. I'll come back on to whatever she drops it, and we'll review it. But yeah, it took an hour just getting through like the stuff we already have, and yeah, it's somewhat telling. We have a pretty good idea as to like what's going on behind the scenes, and it's just one of those things where, we'll have to see just how things develop going forward. But yeah, I think like Nick's about to get pretty exposed, pretty hardcore. Because Steel Toe isn't relevant, but like at the same time, he has a big enough platform where like, and we know who he is, that the information is gonna get leaked out somehow. Like he's not even like explicitly naming names yet or like telling stories, but like we're getting there really quickly. Like I think it's gonna get really nasty, and I think Steel Toe's views are gonna like spike a lot. Like the instant he starts talking trash about Nick. Like you know how these feuds are. Like it's gonna like really grow his channel really quickly, right? To have like this kind of public like falling out with REKIETA, I think. So like I think once he gets the ball rolling on that, he's gonna be talking about it a lot. And there's already like kind of a renewed interest in his show because of this. Like I do think it's gonna like really pop off, and I don't know. Like, is it possible he could have like people from Nick's Rogues Gallery on there? Could he have like Monograph on there? Could he have like Shane the Shoe Guy? Can he have like I don't know, like Alyssa herself on there? You know, the Kino Casino guys. I don't think so. But like yeah, it's like to me it's there's a lot going on. Like it is. It's it's interesting to see. Like, I do think like things are about to pop off in a big way. At the very least, we can like we've looked behind the curtain a little bit as to like what the REKIETA household is actually like, and we've seen like the lies, we've seen the narratives, like we've seen like people try to run damage control, but like it's all crumbling down. Like REKIETA is running out of enablers, right? You know, Steel Toe Morning Show were enablers for a long time, but now that like they're on the verge of flipping, you know, becoming detractors, like it's gonna be a mess. You know, like in a lot of ways, I think Steel Toe could probably spearhead like the next major wave of anti-REKIETA content. So it's we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah. Anything else? Let's see. Can't believe I only caught the last 45 minutes on live. Anime sucks. Cope and see. Oh yeah, so every anime show. Yeah, Alyssa better clip that so I can make fun of it. Hang on, let's see. Let's see. You said that was that like Oh yeah, I guess we could watch Rumble real quick. We have like 19 minutes. I guess we could like check the REKIETA show. I think it was like the Steel Toe show that Alyssa was clipping. I guess we could watch that too. Uh Kick. No, wait, no, he's on Rumble. Shit, excuse me. Rumble. Okay, REKIETA Law. Okay, well, this was 10 hours ago. Okay, let's see what he says.
Hypocrisy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Lost Plating the Interwebs.
Oh, he looks
I am your
terrible.
host-
Look at those weird sunken in eyes. Like he looks like he hasn't slept in a week. Like he looks worse every time I see him.
Nick REKIETA of REKIETA Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. I am here in the gayest shirt I could find because today has been a remarkably gay day, full of gays and happy.
Oh no, even he thinks this was an L day for him. Oh
Gays and
man.
happy. Anyway, well, we've got one major topic tonight.
One major? Yeah, just one.
Got one major topic tonight. We've got the results of my appeal. The results are phenomenal, obviously.
What?
Top men.
That's not-
Top men on the appeal.
That's not what I heard.
Poor Randazza. I'm like shitting on him here, and I'm not even meaning to because it's the way this shit works out. We'll show you. Well, we'll show you. I'll show you. We're gonna go through the document. We're gonna go through the appeal decision. Obviously, did not win it. Cheers.
What?
Oh my god, I can already see it. It's amazing.
What? See what?
So, didn't win the appeal. which means, let's put it up front, which means the case goes on. We go through discovery, likely file for summary judgment again, because there won't be any new facts that are going to change anything. The only facts missing from the previous summary judgment was Montegraff's own damages, which he refused to provide. And for some reason, we need discovery for him to get his own damages facts out, because that makes sense.
How many different
But,
mugs
now
does
we
he
do
have?
discovery, and then we go to the
Holy
case.
shit.
I don't know. Maybe I'll get deposed. Maybe we'll go to trial. Maybe I'll get to testify in court. Maybe I'll be cross-examined by, what's his face? Schneider.
He doesn't remember Schneider's name.
Maybe that's what'll happen. Or not. Who knows? Maybe we'll win at summary judgment and it'll be all done. So it probably should happen. But
Not
hey,
gonna.
who am I?
What a cope.
That being said, I don't know how long that's going to take. So we're going to do that. And then, there's always more stuff to talk about. There's always more stuff. And
How long is he gonna stay on topic before he starts talking about degeneracy again? Do you want to bet? Like,
play
it's
it
just
by ear. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, with that said, let me pull this up, which is what Louis C.K. said right before he got in trouble. We've got Barrett a Nut says, our first ultrasound had no heartbeat. Please pray. Oh, fuck, dude. I will do that. Hopefully that's just failure of the technology or something. Failure of the technique.
he doesn't give a
Something
fuck.
wrong
He doesn't give a
that is
fuck.
temporary and
He doesn't
lasts,
care
persists on
about
and
your
unabated.
child.
Hope everything is good for you, brother. Jim Cox has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. You've been found guilty of making fun of people on the internet. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's see. We've got, where's this? I haven't downloaded the document on my computer here. I only did it on my phone. I do like that my case number is A231337. It really brought me back to my old gamer days and leet speak or whatever. So this is a non-precedental opinion. So that's nice, I guess. They're not making new law with my case because they decided it on the facts and the application of law, not on what. So yeah, they didn't have to decide whether a particular law or a particular argument was legally, I guess, valid. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. They didn't have to decide if it mattered what their decision was. That's a better way to put it. So this won't be an authoritative opinion because it's literally just a re-examination of the analysis provided by the lawyers in their briefs, and they agreed with Montegraff's lawyer rather than Randazza. That's them's the ropes. It's funny though, because I didn't write it. And yet, here we are. Here we go. This is a fun part of lawyering, and it's a really fun part of like being a lawyer who hires a lawyer. And it's the triple fun part of being a public person who's a lawyer who hires a lawyer. You hire the lawyer because if you represent yourself, it's really fucking stupid. And it is. And it is. Yet, there are approaches that different lawyers take. You know, my team chose this approach for going for everything they know. They don't know anything. That's it. It's really silly how people work out this way. Let's see.
Look at how wasted he is. Look at how wasted he is.
Just close the document. Dog, you ain't finishing this. Cool. We've got Charlie says, listen, I love laughing at all this bullshit as much as anyone else, but this is sad. Okay. Are you crying, Charlie? Weeping into a towel or whatever? Please consider taking a streaming break and tend to your health and mental.
Is that on his
Otherwise,
neck?
I don't know if you guys know how mental health works. Oh God, you've got
Does his neck look kind of weird to you? It kind of does to me.
you do a show like X amount of times a month. Well, yeah. Yeah, take a break. Do this.
He's
thing.
wasted.
Like, I can't.
Look at him.
I can't
Like
relax. I have a
shit.
show to do. Like, no, do it. Fuck me. And they massage you and then you orgasm out your butthole or whatever. And your belly says, go to sleep for today. FRFE. No cap on God. Try to cap God. Patio Furniture says, I'd
He
still
looks
trust Nick
terrible.
in his current state with a kid over Keffels. Never trust Keffels with a kid. Oh my God. They're going to do one of two things. They chop off the male child's butt.
Is that? Did he completely miss the point of that joke? It sounds like he did. Like he said he wouldn't trust Keffel with a kid.
Penis to put in Keffels' butthole. Dude, Keffels is ready to move on. Then they switch fresh butthole Keffels while they're taking it out of the industry. And you're like, God damn, how much butthole do you have?
This is why I hate REKIETA. He is not funny, especially when he's this wasted. Look at this image. Look at this. Like, how could you ever take this man seriously? Like, wow. Hang on, let me screen cap that real quick. Can I? No, wait, hang on. Shit, how does it work? Oh, it's not popping up on screen. Okay, oops. Okay. Fucking insane. Fucking insane.
Keffels like, more. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Wait. So everyone says, when is the locals reward going to be sent out? 1931. Bedrock, drink some water. Water is for Native Americans and critters. So the same thing.
What?
So crazy. Please wipe your nose to confirm something. Carson Tapp says, how's your wife, Nick? She's great. She's upstairs sleeping. Cal Rolia says, would you trust Ralph? He threatened to kill his wife, your children. No. No, I wouldn't have Ralph watch my children. People are so weird about it. They're like, who do you have watch your children? I'm like, nobody on the internet. None of y'all. And Ralph. Dick Masterson watching children. Jesus Christ, why would you do that? Why would you have these people watch your kids? You wouldn't have them watch your kids. No, would you? Would you? Nano Nomad says, are you able to discuss how you feel about Randazza trying new tactics? Or is that too close to the case? No, I'm able to discuss it. On this case taken care of quickly, Randazza talked to me about opportunities for new cases. He wanted to try and set a precedent in Minnesota, while I just wanted to have my case dismissed. That's what we got. Faraz Spurgeon says, why did you ring the bell? I don't know. Medicare says, is that an Xbox refrigerator on the back table? Lol. Yes, from Target. It looks like one blurred out. Yeah, it is. I've tried to get my dick in the slot. It doesn't work, Jim.
Is that actually Medicare?
Galdi Gadalfilia says, can't wait till Rumble offers you that multi-million-dollar contract. Rumble says, would you let Aaron feed your kids canned spaghetti? He cooks it right, I guess. Are you talking about SpaghettiOs or whatever?
Oh, no.
Look, if you're going to come to my house and cook my kids SpaghettiOs, just do it right. Just do it right. Why? This is so weird.
So he was like doing that thing where he like he tries to pretend he doesn't know what they're talking about, right? But he knows, right? Like he slipped. Like he didn't. The commenter did mention SpaghettiOs, but Nick instantly like jumped to that because he knew it was being talked
Can you
about.
cook SpaghettiOs? Can you not cook SpaghettiOs? What are you? What are you? Democrat, tongueless, mentally disabled, mentally handicapped, and vaginally broken? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Just go to goddamn cooking spaghetti. Go for it. It's cool. I don't get it. I don't get it. People have their own like jokes and theories, and then they run with them. They stop tagging you, so you can't see them. So here we go. We therefore decline to consider REKIETA's responsive letter about Make Your Life Epic LLC. I remember what I said. I remember my letter about Montegraph's lawyer to these guys. I'm like, hey, you're faggots. We therefore decline to consider REKIETA's responsive letter about Make Your Life Epic LLC. So there they go. You go for the fucking letter.
I can't believe you can stream like
Thus,
this.
advancement of the false forums, or of the forums, governmental interest favors application to Minnesota law.
You can't even read the super chats. That's how wasted he is.
So this is the case
Like-
that they have. I'll bring it up. I'm not going to watch it on stream. Oh my god, where's the fucking mouse? I fucking hate these streams. Yes, I'm 18. Leave me alone.
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on.
Mouse. Yeah, I'll bring it up. I'm not going to watch it on stream. Oh my god, where's the fucking mouse?
Wait, what? Hang on.
Application to Minnesota.
What is he saying?
Oh my god, where's the fucking mouse?
There's a mouse? There's a fucking mouse. Is that what he said? Or is like, where's the fucking mouse? I've seen people like speculate that he's like started hallucinating because like he's so drunk. And this might be like evidence for that. Maybe, unless I'm being retarded. Like that seems like pretty bad. What is he looking at? Like there's no way his monitor is over there. Like we know it's like around the camera area, like around like what is he looking at? Like
I hate these streams. Yes, I'm 18.
so that's another thing. He says at
So this is the case that they have. I'll bring it up. I'm not going to watch it on stream. Oh my god, where's the fucking mouse? I fucking hate these streams. Yes, I'm 18.
yeah, I hate these streams. I hate these streams. Wow, he's going full mask off, huh?
Leave me alone. Give me blurred out tits. Why? 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 Oh god, you're fucking horrible. Here we go, guys. Oh shit, I'm still on. It's a secret. Just kidding. Oh my god. Washi says, what is your favorite BDSM stop word? Hunter Biden. Mikey says, I'm crashing bros. Make REKIETA look gay aging. Peace. I was literally asleep. It was great. Anime sucks. Copenstein says, REKIETA Law, show this on stream and critique it, please. Okay, whatever. Let me see it. Let me see it. No. Barracuda says, what's the sub goal for bikini charge? You guys want it to be. I don't. I don't do sub goals. I don't do grifting. This is an average black woman on an average day. Drex calls them German shepherds for a reason. Wait, fuck. Where is this shit?
Yeah, I should probably call it quits. It's
Come up all the way. What the fuck is that?
I can't tear my eyes away. Wait. Hang on.
Okay, here we go. Anime sucks. Cope and Sneed, says REKIETA Law. Just on stream and critique it based on. Please. No. Medicare says it's gonna be meat spin, isn't it? Jim, I've gone 15 cycles on meat spin. I don't see the problem.
Do you really
Tell
think
us
that's
your
Medicare?
recent
There's
fetish.
no way that's Jim.
Recent fetish? Okay, I don't know how to describe this. Recent fetish is literally just someone super chatting me over and over and over while I jerk off into the Google CEO's mouth. Take only 30%, fucker. Spill the rest of your corpse's feet. Like that guy, Murdoch in Carolina or whatever, who kills you and your son. If you want to give you examples for Zero, I would agree sometimes downward graphs become interesting. No, they never do. It's my look. I'm bad. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. It's unfortunate because I like to go like deep down the rabbit hole, but unfortunately, I really got to get to bed. So, yeah, that was this live show of REKIETA Retardation. Hopefully, we'll Alyssa will have the full edited clip of like the big thing like up soon, and we can do a reaction to it. But until then, I